welcome. Come on in. Thanks for waiting. It's worth the wait. I guarantee it. Hello, 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 everybody. I couldn't think of a better way to kick off this Friday. That's all I'm going to say. With our friend Lorna. Hi, Sonia. She says hello to both of
Hi,
us.
Sonia.
From PEI, hello.
Hi. Wow.
Alberta.
I have not been to PI in such a long time.
It's
Ah,
amazing, isn't it?
since maybe 2019.
Oh, it's such a great
I
spot. I
love it
love
out
it.
there. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Hello, everyone. Niagara Falls. You know what, Susan? I'm going to be there tomorrow doing some wine tasting.
La di da.
Thunder Bay. So we've got them, our spoil agents, of course, Lorna, as you know, from across the country. We got
Mm.
people popping in right now. I see Calgary, Thunder Bay, Edmonton,
Wow. Nice.
Peterborough. Hello, Niagara Falls. Like we said, Northern Ontario. I mean, all over because they are here to see you, Miss
No,
Lorna.
they're here to listen. They're here to listen about sandals. To talk, for us to talk about sandals.
They're here to hear Sandals, of course, but they
Oh
love
my
listening
goodness.
to
They're
you.
seeing enough of me at masterclass.
Well, I know you guys have a really busy month right now, so
Yeah.
we really
Oh.
appreciate you guys joining us as well, because I know you have some great updates to a fabulous program for travel agents, but I'm going to let you talk about that, of course. I just want to welcome everybody here live on Zoom. We're live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on YouTube. And what a better way to kick off Friday with our amazing friend, Lorna Richards, who's a national training manager at Sandals Beaches. Welcome, Miss Lorna.
Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure working with you guys. Susan, you know I love you, right? And I
Oh,
always look forward to working with you. So thank you so much for having us. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our
thank
fantastic, today's Friday, so I'm very excited because Friday to me, the start of a weekend. And guess what? There's a little bit of sun outside, so I'm really excited about that. So, thanking everyone for joining us. You know what? I know there's so much you could be doing today, and just the fact that you're taking time out to join us, it means so much to us. So, thank you so much. I'm not going to take up a whole lot of your time because I know you're all very busy, but I am going to talk to you a little bit about what's going on at Sandals. We're in a period where we're growing. We're constantly moving. There's so much happening with us. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. And then I'm going to go into the fabulous new programs that we have. Oh, and by the way, Susan, I forgot, we do have a $50 gift card to give away to one lucky winner today. So that's
amazing.
also, so
Oh,
that's,
thank you for that.
all
And
right.
just so everyone knows how they qualify, you have to stay under the question period. And also on that topic, if you do have any questions, ask. I only want them in the Q&A box. Why? Because we have our amazing friend Danae from Sandals
Donnie is here.
behind the scenes. She's going to be typing away, helping us with the Q&A. Our friends over here on Facebook, only Facebook, please. I see a lot of you have already started to add your email in the comments. If you're joining us on Zoom, we know we've got your email. Okay, so not to worry. So we're really happy about that. Okay, so please, Facebook, add your email in the comments. This way you can also qualify for the prize. And so we know you're here, right? Everyone on Zoom, we know you're here. We got you covered. So I'm going to meet you at the end, and I want to thank you in advance for your amazing prize and for your generosity and for your time today. I'm excited to learn about this great program you guys have. And Danae, thanks for being behind the scenes as well. And I'm going to see you guys at the end of the Q&A. And thanks again, Miss Lorna.
Thank you. Thanks, Suzanne. So thank you again, and welcome everyone. Now I know that you've all been hearing about a lot of changes at Sandals, right? And we are going through quite a bit of change, and believe me, they're all very good. You'll notice on the screen our new Sandals logo. So that's one of the first things that you're going to see. We have new colors, we have new images, we have a lot of new things going on. So that's the first thing we're going to talk about. But one of the things I want to talk to you very quickly about is the fact that, yes, you all know about Sandals 2.0, and Sandals 2.0 is where we are in 2025. So very quickly, what does does Sandals 2.0 mean, and what does it mean for Sandals in 2025? Well, it really means that we're now offering a lot more for your discerning clans, for you and your discerning clans. We have more options, more concepts. We have more choices as it relates to dining options, food qualities. We're really raising the bar and exceeding all clans' expectations. We are going to see more rooms and suites. That's what we're going on. More elevated rooms and suites, more sky pool suites, more rendezvous, more rendezvous with open rooftop. There's so much going on. Another thing you're going to notice is that we're delivering, when you look at our rooms and suites, we're delivering modern, we're delivering trendy, we're delivering fresh, right? And what it is we're delivering more than ever is long-term growth for you with Sandals and Beaches. So you're going to notice that, from back in the day, everything that we've done, it's always with our travel agents. So what you're going to notice is that we're even paying more attention now to you, our travel advisors, our programs, everything that we do, we're including you in it. And that's the reason why sometimes you'll notice we do so many training sessions. We speak at length about the direction we're going in, because you have to know what direction you're going in. Because guess what? You are our cheerleaders. You are our soldiers out there in the field. So we have to make sure that you're on top of everything and know what's going on with us. So let's quickly recap what's going on with Sandals. First of all, you are looking at our executive chairman, Adam Stewart. So you notice how young and fresh and trendy Adam is. That's the direction we're going in, young, trendy, and fresh. So we are 19 resorts on 8 islands. Remember that there are 17 sandals. Now we now only have 2 beaches currently. Bear in mind that we no longer have beaches Ocho Rios. Now we own all our resorts. The only resort that we did not own was Beaches Ocho Rios, and we have parted company with it. But not to worry. Beaches is having a great, let me tell you, this time it's all about beaches, because we're having a lot of new beaches coming on stream. I'm not going to talk about all of that today, but of course, if you join the masterclass, we're talking about that. But we're going to have new beaches coming on, with the Beaches Barbados, Beaches Exuma, Beaches Runaway Bay, and of course, Treasure Beach at Beaches Turks and Caicos. So a lot going on there. You have to remember that we have 84% brand recognition amongst North American consumers. We have over 40% return guest rate. We are the industry leading staff to guest room ratio. We have over 18,000 team members. And every year we constantly awarded fantastic awards because of how hard we work to maintain that #1 slot as the world's leading all-inclusive, certainly the world's most awarded all-inclusive. You are going to notice that, again, Adam is our executive chairman, and you know that we were started by his dad, Gordon But Stewart, and Adam has taken over the lead, and there is so much happening as it relates to that. So again, as I mentioned earlier, we are now 19 resorts, and we are actually on 9 islands, right? Because Turks and Caicos is 1. Make sure you're on top of the islands. Make sure you understand the destinations. Make sure you understand the resorts, right? Each resort having its own personality, and of course, matching the right client with the right resort. Make sure you are aware of the air, right? That for each of these islands. These things are important to you, so make sure you're on top of that. You're also going to notice that we have a brand new tagline. I know a lot of you know Sandals' tagline was, of course, love is all you need. And love is still all we need. But we now have a tagline. Our new mantra is made of Caribbean. It is because we are the original Caribbean all-inclusive for adults. True, one of a kind. We're famous for that. We are emphasizing the fact that we are a vibrant group of hotels coming from a vibrant area. Now remember, we are truly Caribbean. We are 5th and 6th generation owned Caribbean company. So we are highlighting the fact that we are totally made of Caribbean. Remember again, there are tons of all-inclusives all over the Caribbean. But which all-inclusive is owned and operated by true Caribbean people? only Sandals. Remember again, when you have, and you have a lot of amazing hotels out there, but when these hotels are out there, what do they do? You realize that a lot of the profit goes back to wherever they're from. Everything we do, we take it back to our people, right? We take it back to our islands. We are made of Caribbean. We're champions of the Caribbean, and we want you to understand. And that's why we know the Caribbean so well, and we're at the top of our game. So again, Sandals, as you know, it's adults only, adults 18 and over, all configuration of two people, it doesn't matter, as long as you know that each Sandals room accommodates two persons. It is still a king size bed in every room. By all inclusive, we simply mean, right? Everything is included. All you can eat and drink. You can play all day and night. So we have the fantastic sleep options. There's signature super comfy beds, frequent turnover service, spa style bathrooms. You're going to find Sandals soaking tubs for two, all of that. Remember again, we offer a wide cross section of restaurants. We have cuisines from all over the world, and each of our resorts don't have anything less than 8, 9 restaurants. Remember again, we have some resorts where you can stay at one, play at the other, so it really brings it up to even more. All food and drink, it's included, up to 16 restaurants, up to 13 bars, premium liquor and wines. You know, we still have this partnership with Robert Mondavi Wine. We still have the partnership with Jamaica Blue Mountain Coffee. So all of that is there. All that you can do, you can play all day and night, daily entertainment, live shows, theme nights, all land sports. We do have a lot of additional land sports. Pickleball, for example, which is very popular. Remember that, and you know, the first pickleball group that we got it out of Canada. And so we're excited to share that. Pickleball has picked up, and you'll realize that all resorts now have pickleball courts. Some of them are hybrid courts, but some of them are straight up pickleball courts. Sandals South Coast has 12 pickleball courts. So for your pickleball lovers, you know where they're going to go. Of course, we still have golf on the island of Jamaica. We still offer golf for all your clients who are staying on the island of Jamaica, green fees, and if they're in the Ocherius area, transfers included. In St. Lucia, for your clients who are staying, of course, at our Sandals in St. Lucia, they have complimentary green fees and transportation to the Cap Estate Golf Course, owned and operated by Sandals. We still offer wide cross section of water sports. Remember again, a variety of categories to choose from, whether it's butler, whether it's luxury, whether it's club, right? A wide variety to choose. Transfers included in our package, no tipping allowed. That is still a big deal. We do not accept tips on our resorts, right? And for us, that is very special. That means a lot, because remember, when tips are done, usually it's just frontline people who get tips. Because we do not allow tipping, every member of our team goes home with gratuities. So I want you to know that they're all taken care of. Good. Our resorts are built of the most magnificent beaches. We are the Caribbean, and the Caribbean is all about beaches. So again, make sure you understand the quality of the beach, the kind of beach. You have clients who are beach lovers whose idea is just to go and sit and enjoy the best beaches. We are located on some of the best beaches that you could possibly think of. We talk about dining. When you talk about farm to table, we have great relationships with our farmers, with our fishermen, because we want to ensure that we bring only the best. You're going to see new concepts as it relates to restaurants, whether it's Buchanan, Sandals, St. Vincent, which is family style dining. You're going to see Mora, which is again for persons who are health conscious, you know, green bowls and all of that. We are bringing everything that your clients could possibly want. We're bringing it to our resorts. So all that you can do, eat and drink, you're going to find it at our resort. And one of the things, no surcharges. And that's a big deal, because there are many resort chains out there. Yes, they say they include all meals and all of that, but there are surcharges for certain things, like a lobster, like a Wagyu steak or whatever. We have no surcharges for any of our meals, and that's a plus. Good. We still offer an ocean of water sports. Remember that white cross section included. One of the biggest things is that if your client is PADI certified with current proof of that certification, they can dive immediately. They can do 1 2 tank dive per day or 2 1 tank dives per day. All of that is still a big part of what we offer and more. We do offer some of the world's best dive sites. And again, that's something that you need to point out to your clients. The only resort group ranked in the top 5 dive operation in the Western Hemisphere by PADI. Best in equipment, best in staff, and unbelievable dive site. So this is a company you're working with. This is a company that you've taken time out to listen to. And of course, we spoke about unlimited play and fun for everyone. Now, also remember that, so we have our inclusive package, but also remember that clients want to do something extra. So we have add-ons. And as travel advisors, Sandals certified travel advisors, SCA Sandals Elite advisors, you do realize that you should be aware that you can pre-sell these add-ons like spa treatments and they're commissionable to you at 10%. Remember also we offer destination weddings. Aisle to aisle is what our weddings are now called. And again, when we look at the portal, I'll point to you where you can find all the information on destination weddings. You can find all the information to download, all the wonderful new facts about weddings, all there at your fingertips on the travel agent portal. So we'll point that out to you. You're going to notice also that with us, we've done a lot of renovations. We've done a lot of additions. So you're going to find a wide cross section of suites and villas, unique suites and villas. You're all familiar with the overwater concepts, right? So you have seen it. We started at Sandals Royal Caribbean and we've added on several other resorts, but our newest and most unique overwater is in St. Vincent, where we have our first 2-story overwater villa. Mind's blown yet? Yeah, that's what we're about. We're constantly adding and doing new things. So, of course, that's something we need to talk about. Again, for more information on that, please go to your website. Please go to the Sandals website. It opens up a whole new world for you as to what we're doing as it relates to our rooms and suites. And remember, again, our villas or suites, when you think about in St. Lucia, Halcyon, many of you remember Halcyon, Little Halcyon. Halcyon has 25 new suites built from the ground up. 20 of them are beachfront suites. 5 of them are rendezvous. So we're really taking it to the next level. So again, I just want you to get an idea of what we're doing. I mean, we don't have time to go into this. Masterclass is there for that. But again, beautiful bamboo 1-bedroom sky pool suite. I mean, you name it, we have it at our resorts. Good. Or bars, as you know, we offer premium brand alcohol, 1 sip at a time or several sips at a time. It's up to you. All our bars are included and a variety of cocktails and mocktails and other things. We offer wide cross section of entertainment. One of the things I want to point out to you is that we have theme nights at our resorts. So what I want you all to do, and you can download the fact sheets. The fact sheets are in the travel agent portal. The fact sheets point out to the different theme nights at the different resorts, whether it's a white night, whether it's a retro night. So what it does, it tells you what nights they are, and if your clients want to dress appropriately, they can. So make sure you go into the portal. That portal is fantastic. You go into the portal, look at the different things that are happening on resort, and ensure that your clients know exactly what, so they'll feel a part, whether it's white night or whatever night it is, they can come dressed to the hilt to be a part of that, or not. Because we're moving in such a rapid at such a rapid pace, and because we're adding so much, we had to come up with new ideas. So what you're going to notice is that there are 2 resorts that we have added island inclusive dining. One of the biggest travel industry trends right now is culinary adventures. People, your clients who love foodies. Absolutely, everybody. And if all of us want to speak the truth, most of us are foodies. And so we're finding that a lot of foodies are out there. So we introduce, and remember, this is good. We're going to introduce some more. But right now, we have the island inclusive dining available at Sandals Royal Curacao and Sandals Royal Bahamian. Remember, it's simply that for your clients who are booked in certain room categories, top room categories at any of these resorts, they get an additional $250 worth of credit to go off resort and enjoy the restaurants, some restaurants on the island. So they will get immersed in the culinary delights of the island. So that's something to look at also. I tell you, whatever is going on out there, we're on top of it. We're way ahead of the game. Then again, we also have the island inclusive journeys, where again at Sandals World Bahamian, Sandals World Curacao, where your clients who are in certain room categories, again, they get the opportunity to have their own stylish mini convertible to drive around the island and explore. I am talking about, so those luxury clients that you have, those clients who want the best of the best, those clients who are looking for the customized vacation, wear it. We're absolutely it. So make sure that you're on top of that. So that's as it relates to some of the things that we are adding. Remember also that you can now pre-book your clients' dinner reservations. Remember to download the app, and it's only restaurants for Sandals that require dinner reservations. So download the app and make reservations. That they can be made 2 weeks in advance, and of course you can only book the restaurant once, right? So again, all of these things have been happening. So you are aware Sandals is adults only, but then out of Sandals grew beaches, and so much has happened and is happening as it relates to beaches. So what is beaches? Beaches offer you a wide cross section of options, whereas Sandals is only for two people, right? Beaches is for everyone. So it's where beaches says their tagline, get closer to the Caribbean. It is all about everybody, whether it's singles, couples, families vacationing with children of all ages, they're all welcomed at beaches. Remember again, if you have clients with kids, or not necessarily just kids, with adults, anybody who have special needs, we are an advanced autism certified chain of resorts at beaches. We're able to work with people with special needs, not just children. One of our oldest special needs client is 35, right? So it shows you that it's not just little kids. We're to work with them because that's how well our staff or staff members are trained. So at beaches, because we offer so much for everyone, configuration of rooms is different. Sandals has a king size bed, beaches has different variety, king size bed, bunk beds, pull out sofa beds, cribs can come in, all of that. Remember, we also have partnerships with like Sesame Street, we have water parks, and of course just so much more to choose from. Bear in mind also great entertainment, fantastic entertainment available at beaches for all ages. So I just want you to understand what's going on there. It is a vacation for everyone at our beaches resort. We have a wide cross section of accommodations here too. You will notice that we've done several things to our resorts. First of all, Beaches Negril has had several renovations done. We have, of course, introduced Eventide and Fire Sky villas. Exquisite. They can accommodate up to 18 people in some of these villas. And when we talk about everything that you could think of, we have included in these villas. So again, lots of options, and certainly that's Beaches Negril. But before I even go into the programs, I want to point out to you also that Beaches Turks and Caicos is having the time of its life, because it was always a fantastic resort, but now we're adding Treasure Beach, the Treasure Beach Village, and that's going to be an additional 101 rooms and suites over there. So, and 4 new restaurants, a theater, movie theater that can accommodate 32 persons, a food court. I'm telling you, the sky's the limit. I could go on and on and on. So I just wanted to update you on what's going on as it relates to us. Please reach out to your business development managers. They can plan in-houses with you, whether it's virtual or in person. They can be at your shows. They can answer whatever questions. They are there to work with you. They're your biggest resource tool. They are here. I mean, we have a very mature team. Mature not only, and when I say mature, I'm not talking age. I'm talking about seniority in the business. Years and years of experience and great experience. So make sure you're working with them. So let's get into the meat of what this masterclass, of what this webinar is all about, and it's the new programs that we have brought in specifically for you or travel advisors. Good. So many of you are familiar with the CSS program, the Certified Sandals Specialist program. This program has been around for years upon years. And again, you know that that was an agent program. So it was not an agency program, it was an agent program. And of course, it's a lifetime program. We looked at the program and realized that we are growing in so many directions that our program had to also grow. And at the end of the day, I know a lot of you are connected to CSS, but this program is CSS on steroids. Okay, so it's a certified sandals specialist on steroids. It is called the Sandals Elite Advisor Program. Okay, so let's look at the Sandals Elite, excuse me, Advisor Program. So, how do you get your Sandals Elite Advisor status? Same way you used to get your CSS. You have to register a commission level travel booking of 3 nights or longer. You have to complete my masterclass every single year. Now, for those of you, right, my masterclass is 2 hours in length. You're accustomed to 4 hours, right? No more. Right? Nobody got time for that anymore, right? Nobody wants to do 4 hours just listening to one voice, right? So what we have instead is our 2 hour fast-paced on virtual class. And actually this year we're doing some test runs of some in-person classes, so we'll see how those go and we'll continue. So you have to do that. Now on the Sandals website, sorry, in the travel agent portal, you will find that there is a workshop, an online workshop. Now, we do not require you to do that. You just need to do the master class. But there are some agents who may want to do it because it's more in depth, especially as it relates to the resorts and all of that. So for newer agents, if you want more information, more in-depth information, then go ahead and do that. But remember, your certification comes directly from us through our masterclass. So in order to get your Sandals Elite status, you register commission level travel booking, you complete online training, your virtual training each year, and you do a tour. You tour at least one Sandals or beaches resort each year. So you can do it whether you go on a fam trip with our BDMs, whether you go on a cruise or whatever, and you ask for a pass and you go over and you see the resort, whether you use your P2P points, whatever it is you do, your travel agent rate, whatever you do, you see the result. Because one of the things I have to say to you is that, yes, we can talk about it. You can go online and do everything. But when you touch it, and you know my spiel, when you touch it, when you taste it, when you experience it, that's when you're better able to sell. So again, that's how you get your status. Now, what are the benefits? What's the big deal? Remember again, sales support, direct contact with your local business development managers and our inside sales team. Remember again, yes, our BDMs are out there, but our BDMs are there. They work mainly, right, with our SEA agents, because there's so many agents out there. We have to pay special attention to our Sandals Elite advisors. Excuse me, you have access to the inside sales team, and I'm telling you, they are the best at their jobs. Then you have, of course, you gain your points to Paradise, where you earn free nights towards your personal vacations. And then on resort benefits, you can receive up to 25% discount on resort discounts, whether it's in the gift shop, spa treatments, all of that. So, and that's for you. Okay, that's all for you. So what are the different levels? First of all, if you have 1 to 25 lifetime bookings, remember, you cannot lose your bookings. You cannot lose your status. You can go up in status. What you can become is dormant. That means you're not doing anything. You're not making any bookings. You're not coming to any of our master classes, anything. But as soon as you start to do that, then of course everything starts happening. So of course the first level is Elite Advisor. 1 to 25 lifetime booking gets you there. The next level is Silver Elite Advisor. 26 to 75 lifetime bookings get you there. Not in a year, lifetime bookings. Then we have the Gold Elite Advisor. 76 to 249 lifetime bookings will get you to this level. And then you have the Platinum Platinum Elite Advisor, top of the game, 250 plus lifetime bookings will get you here. Now, here's the thing. You've got to make sure that you are on top of where you are. What is your status? Are you registering those bookings? We don't know. We don't know that you've booked with our fabulous tour operators. You have to, unless you register the bookings, that's how we know. So please make sure that you're on top of the registration game and that you understand and know where you are as it relates to your status. Again, visit the travel agent portal, call our inside sales team. They are able to guide you and walk you through it better. You have Grace Larmond inside. You have Teresa Villanueva inside. Donnie, who is on the call, although Donnie is our HR manager, Donnie works very closely, right, with anything to do with our travel advisors. So again, she's there and you have a really great team. You have our VP of sales, Maureen Barnes-Smith. You all know Maureen. You have director of sales, CJ Smith. So we have a team of people ready and waiting to help you, right, to understand what it is, what your level is, who you are, where you are, and what you can do with it. Good. But we want you to all level up. Because here is the thing, it is all good and well to have this lifetime program going on for you, but there are other levels that you can get to. So we want you to level up to the Chairman's Royal Club. Now, the Chairman's Royal Club is the most elite of them all. Remember again, Chairman's Royal Club is an elite group of Sandals travel advisors who generate 500K or more in room revenue each calendar year. It's not impossible. It's not impossible to happen. So you can take your place amongst the best and enjoy the rewards that come with it. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. Now, what are the benefits of being Chairman's Royal Club? Great sales support, exclusive number and email contact to dedicated CRC manager. We have a special manager in charge of this. Then you have your status logo available for use on website, collateral, print, and more. Then, of course, you earn your points to paradise, earn free nights in clubs, concert room, and suites. So that's where you are guaranteed that when you use your free nights, your points to paradise free night, you will get upgraded to club or club at Sandals, concert at beaches, and of course suites. Plus, enjoy an extended redemption period. Of course, the higher you are, you have benefits, right? Remember also that your marketing bank, you can get 75% reimbursement. Vow renewal, if you want to renew your vows, and renewal of vows is a big deal. Complimentary ceremony, complimentary PADI Discover Scuba Diving Experience on resort. You have a commission increase up to 18% commission to the top tier advisor level. You get $100 tour credit while on resort through island routes. And of course, you are a big part of our leadership team, right? You're going to find that you are a part of making decisions. So executive level monthly meetings on business initiatives are held when you're part of Chairman's Royal Club. We have 6 Chairman's Royal Club members here in Canada. And guess what? It's not just in Ontario, it is out in Atlantic Canada. It's in Quebec. So again, 6 of them are here. So, and I'll tell you, if you were to speak to some of our Chairman's Royal Club, they will tell you that the quickest way that many of them grew their business was through groups, right? Remember again, in addition to our business development manager, we have a groups manager in Omar Josephs, who again can work with you on that. So bear all of that in mind. It is extremely important that you do. So this is the Chairman's Royal Club. Remember again, it is all now tied to what? Revenue, right? So it's again, the Royal Club, when you make 500K or more in room revenue each calendar year, that's what takes you to this level. And listen, many of you are saying, oh, we can't do it. Yes, you can, right? So Elite Advisor, 500K revenue per night, per year, excuse me. Platinum, 1.2 million in revenue per year. And of course, Diamond, 2.4 million. We do have agents here in Canada who are making over 500,000. One agent making over 500,000 in revenue. You can do it. right? You can just reach out to our BDM, set up marketing plans, all of that. It will help you to reach this goal. And you know what? We're all at the stage where what are we doing right now? We're all pivoting. We are all rewriting our stories, right? We're all looking at how can we best grow our business. Now is the time to look at that. So look, you can do it, right? We're here to work with you to ensure that you do it, right? So reach out to your business development managers and they'll be more than happy to sit with you and go through some plans to help you grow. Now that is the agent program. So again, Sandals Elite Advisor is the agent program. Let's talk about the agency program. Now, many of you knew a program called PSA, which was the Preferred Sandals Agency Program. That has been revamped. It is no longer called PSA. It is a Sandals Preferred Agency Program now. Right? So it's for the entire agency, not just the agent. No, it's for the agency. Book more, earn more is true for your agency team too. So not just the agent, also for the agency. By leveraging your agency's current business model with our dedicated professional support, you will level up and enjoy higher commission levels. Business tools, marketing support, and agency recognition opportunities are designed to get results for your agencies. There's simply no better way to incentivize performance than with the industry's most compelling rewards, Sandals Resorts Experience. So let's look at what Sandals Preferred Agency Program, SPAA, is. Now, in order to be known as a preferred agency, right? These are the qualifications. 125K in room revenue per year. Okay, that's easy. That's easy. Okay, benefits, 7-day passes for agency use, and that is for the agent manager to decide what they're doing. 4 complimentary nights for agency rooms, status locus logo for use on own website and promotional material, agency name in the sandals.com directory. What's the next level? Premium preferred agency. 14-day passes for agency use, 7 complimentary nights for agency use, agency exclusive retreat. I love that one. I love that one. Receive up to 2 airline tickets reimbursement with a maximum of $400 per ticket, status logo for use on owned website and promotional material, and of course, agency name in the sandals.com directory. The highest level, and of course, that is 440K in room revenue per year, and that's the agency. The top level is when your agency makes 1 million in room revenue per year. And that gets you 21-day passes for agency use, 14 complimentary nights for agency use, agency exclusive retreat, receive up to 4 airline ticket reimbursement with a maximum of $500 per ticket, status logo for use on own website, agency name in sandals.com directory. So again, status has its privileges, right? And so you can all work together. And again, you'll be surprised that we do have people, agencies of this level here. Well, you're not surprised because, you know, Canadians, we're the best at what we do. So we do have agencies that are at the top of their game. So again, for more information on that, reach out to us, reach out to your business development manager, reach out to your inside sales team. We'll be more than happy to guide you through that. So again, the Sandals Preferred Agency Program, SPAP, and that's for the agency. And the one for the agent is the Sandals Elite Advisor Program. So I know a lot of you had questions about that. I hope those questions have been answered. Remember that you can go on our go into the portal. It's broken down there for you, so at least it gives you a better idea of what it is. So all of this information that I've shared here today, it's all there on the portal for you to utilize. Good. So let's move on, right? So we talk a lot about the fact that when you are with us, when you sell us, you can earn additional commission. So I don't know how many of you know, right? That when you work, there are limitless ways to earn extra cash bonuses with us. As SEA agents. First of all, it's based on your client's booking category. So when you book say a butler suite, right? You can get an additional 3%. These are incentives that are available for you guys, and you're not taking advantage of it, some of you, right? And that's an additional $85 cash bonus. When you book club level, 2% bonus, right? Another an additional $60 cash bonus. When you book like a luxury room, 1% bonus, an additional 30 on top of what you're getting for your commission. So whatever your commission base is, on top of all of that, when you book us through us, then you have these limitless ways to earn, right? I don't know who wouldn't want to do that. I mean, I know that, and I always say, I know that you're all in this business because you absolutely love travel, but I know you're also in it to make some money. Aren't we all, right? Don't we all want to enjoy the finer things in life? So make sure that you're taking advantage because these things add up. Good. We also give you the opportunity to book more and earn more. So, on top of the fact that you get great commissions, and of course, it depends on the level that you are, up to 18% commission. I don't know who can match that, right? You can earn more by selling what? Pre-selling Island Roots tours, commission level to you at 10%. Red Lane Spa treatments and services, commissionable to you at 10% also. Paddy and Snoober experiences, commissionable to you at 10%. Weddings add-ons. If you want to make money, it's the wedding add-ons that will do it every single time, right? I always say weddings, I mean, it's the biggest. People with romance will always be there. It doesn't matter what's going on. No COVID, shouldn't use that word. No tariff, nothing will stop people from getting married, right? So here is the thing. Wedding add-ons, big money, big way to make some money. Private candlelight dinners pre-sold, commissionable to you again. Beaches, Sesame Street character experiences, commissionable to you. I love these emojis. Private photo shoots through Epic's Photoshops, again, commissionable to you. Golf outings, group outings, special requests, all of these things are there. We are here to work with you. And that's why I wanted to have this webinar today, because we want you to understand that our job, our main job here is to make sure that you guys are comfortable, you guys are happy, you guys are earning at your maximum level. That's what our job is. This is why I talk so much. This is why I train daily. This is why you have the BDMs out there. It is you. That's the reason why we remain employed. It is because of your travel advisors. So we want to make sure that you are understanding the benefits of working with us, of being SC, of being Chairman's Royal Club. All of these things are extremely important. Now, one of the privileges that's afforded you, right, or agents or advisors, is driving this is a Sandals Wrap Car program. Um, a lot of people might say, why am I going to drive around in a Sandals car? Oh my goodness. Without vision, the people perish. Let's face it. When you drive a wrapped car, right? Guess what? People see that you are working with the best of the best. I'm here to tell you, right, that we had some beautiful wrap cars before, but the new Sandals car wrap program, it is sleek, it is modern, it is trendy, right? It's not loud, it's not crowded. People get a chance to see your agency call to action. They understand who you are, they understand who you're working with. Why not drive a Sandals wrapped car? One of our BDMs, Guy Archambault, always says to be seen is to be sold. And when people see you driving around in a Sandals wrapped car, they know that you're working with us. Remember again, it doesn't cost you anything to join the car wrap program. Speak to your BDM. Listen, you just need to have the car, right? And remember, we do the wrap for free. Now, tell me, would we spend over $3,000 to wrap a car per car if we did not see the benefits of it? That's what we spend to wrap your cars if we did not see the benefits of it. So again, as it says here, inspired by the beauty of the Caribbean, making every journey as memorable as the destination itself, choose from several customizable options that will capture the essence of sandals and beaches, and let's hit the road. Remember again, as I mentioned to you, we're going in a different direction. We're more modern, we're more trendy. Yes, the beautiful bright colors were fabulous, but guess what? That's not the direction the world is going in. It's all about sleek. It's all about elegant. It's all about modern, right? And we have to go with the times, right? We absolutely must go with the times. And certainly the car apps really show you that. So please reach out to your business development manager. You know, so many times I'm speaking to you about the business development managers. Reach out to them and they will be more than happy to walk you through the car wrap program. Good. So I brought out my big guns today to speak about the travel agent portal. And my big guns is Donnie Nixon because Donnie works on a daily basis with the TA portal. Now, I know a lot of you know that we have actually revamped our travel agent portal. The travel agent portal, it was always a fabulous portal, but now it's easier, it's more accessible. And yes, I know there might be a few itches here and there because the hitches here and there, because guess what? Nothing new ever happens without a couple of things going on in the background. But again, we're here to work with you. So what is so fabulous about it? Again, very clean, very sleek, very modern, not crowded with a whole lot of things, right? So what you will find is that the portal itself, when you enter the portal with your username and password, it gets you into the portal. Okay, so all you need is your username and password. It gets you into the portal. Now, in the portal, you're going to notice that it opens up a world for you. Now, I have access to the portal, and it tells me the overview, as you can see on. It tells you where you are, how many bookings you have, what you're qualified for, eligible you are for everything, and it points all of that out to you. So it does highlight that. There is a menu to the top left-hand corner of the Sandals logo on the portal. And what it does is that it breaks down certain things for you. So there are different headings. So you'll, for example, see manage bookings. So when you click on manage bookings, it's talk about room bookings, co-brand bookings, wedding bookings, quotes, register guests. Then you will see under that advisor incentive speaks to like P2P points, etc. Then you will see events. It speaks to marketing banks, day passes, and all of that. Then you will see under the menu, click on training. It speaks to any training that's going on, right? So it tells you where they are, what's going on, all of that. Then one of the most important things on the travel agent portal is a section on sales tools, where when you click on sales tool, you get the advertising tools. It speaks about the car wrap program. You have updated resort fact sheets. You have all the forms. You have all the specials and promotions and all of that. On the sales tools, that section, and advertising slicks, there's an area on the advertising that's called Sandbox. Now, Sandbox, so here we are. So you have the sales tools right here. So you have the advertising slicks, you have the web banners, you have the flyers, you have the brand collateral, you have the photo galleries, and you have Sandbox. Sandbox is what done. You learn it with us, and I know there are some oldies but goodies on here with me today. You remember back in the day, right? We used to have something called marketing concierge, right? And that's where you'd get images and stuff, but you'd have to get permission. Then we moved into brand folder. And we have graduated from brand folder, and we now have Sandbox. So Sandbox is your go-to destination for official Sandals and Beaches brand assets, from logos to high-res imagery. So those days when you wanted to get a flyer to send out to a client or to do a special promotion, add a banner or something on it, and you would have to call your business development manager, and they would have to go and find the image, and they would have to get permission and all of these things. That's no longer. Sandbox is filled with fantastic images. As a matter of fact, many of the images here on this class I got from Sandbox. So we use Sandbox to create presentations also. You can do the same because these are approved. So all of these images you will find in Sandbox. You'll see all of these assets. Utilize them. If you look on this, if you look on the screen, you're going to notice that there's the homepage which says, welcome. We speak about the fact that we're born and raised on Jamaican shores. No one knows the region better. All of these things. You'll notice there is a banner that speaks to the Beaches Ocherius closure. I mentioned that to you earlier, that Beaches Ocherius is no more. But Beaches is having a time right now. And you're going to hear so much more about all the new beaches, right? Not today, right? Masterclass, you will, and certainly we'll be doing more webinars just talking about what's new, what's coming, and then, of course, the overview. You can also find your business development manager in the TA portal, right? So when you can go in that portal and you can put in your postal code, and it tells you who your business development manager is. So that's, I tried it, I tested it before I came today, and I put in a couple of area codes, and it brought up the right business development manager. So that's something that can be done. One of the things we want you to take advantage of is our many promotions or specials and promotions that we have. We have lots of sweet deals, and every single Wednesday we have our 777 program. You want to grow your business, look at these programs. You might have someone who wants a particular club level category, a butler category. They might not have the top dollar for that. And you're like, oh my goodness, they can't afford it. That resort, that category might be on sale. It might be on the 777 sweet deal. So make sure you know what our 7-7 program is all about. You take advantage of for 7 days, take an additional 7% off on top of all our current promotions on 7 qualifying rooms and suites. You remember when people used to say, oh, Sandals is too expensive, we can't afford Sandals. You are getting Sandals 2.0, but you can also get it at great rates for your clients. So please make sure that every single Wednesday, first thing 12 right at 12 midnight, a little bit after that, here we go, we have our change on the Tuesday night. Wednesday morning, bright and early, 777 program is up. Remember, again, you earn points to Paradise. So every time you make a booking, it's registered, you earn points. You earn what you sell, you receive a point, and that's the Sandals Points to Paradise program. You receive a point for every net room dollar, right, that you book. You can earn group rewards. You can track your progress. You keep your rewards. Your points stay with you no matter where you go to the industry. We won't take them back, right? We won't take them back from you. They are yours, and you can use them wherever you go. Points to Paradise, earn free nights towards personal vacations, view available dates, and of course, submit your request on the travel agent portal. A lot of your clients out there are all about giving back, and always remember that we have a foundation called the Sandals Foundation, which is used to empower lives out there. So we want you to also be aware of the Sandals Foundation, and it's a way of giving back to our communities. We are big on that. We're about our communities. We don't just take, we give back also. I just wanted to, of course, using the power of hope and love to really improve lives in our communities. That's what we're about. So we just spoke about all the new programs. We spoke about the direction that we're going in. You all have to have goals. You all have to make sure that you're looking at, what do I want to do for the rest of 2025 and beyond. So let us take you to the next level. How are we going to do that? As I said, we have an awesome sales team right there to work with you, headed by the illustrious, over 30 years experience in the business. You have Maureen Barnes-Smith, who heads up Canada. And many of you knew Maureen from the day she worked in that office when she was doing secretarial stuff, right? Maureen is at the top of her game. She knows the industry inside out. She knows the product inside out, and she's here to work with the agents. You have CJ Smith, all of you know, he's from the island of Jamaica, worked on resort, held several capacities here in Canada, BDM, etc. And of course, he's now director of sales. He's there to work with you. Omar Josephs, again, truly made of Caribbean. You notice we're all made of Caribbean. Truly made of Caribbean. Omar on resort also for a while, came here. You know him as a business development manager and different capacities. He's now senior managers, groups, and events. And whenever you go to a event, and it's a huge event, Omar is the man behind it in many ways, along with other members of that team. Don't talk about that. Then you have, and I'm here to work with you, all your training needs. And then Teresa Villanueva, inside sales manager. You know Teresa. Teresa, we like to call her Mother Teresa, because Teresa mothers everybody, but she knows the product inside out, and she is one of the persons she's willing to help at it doesn't matter. She'll drop everything and help. Sandra Brousseau, or Soul Female on the outside on the outside sales team, or Female BDM. What a beautiful lady this is. One of the most hardworking, caring persons. And Sandra is so willing to assist in whichever way possible. And she's, of course, out there in Quebec. You can screenshot this because it tells you where everybody is. Then, of course, you have Guy Archambault, who is another member of the French Connection. He's the one who's going to be seen is to be sold. He knows the industry inside out. Then we have the support out there through Mireille, who works in the call center. She's able to take reservations with in French. Remember, we have a call center headed by Davia Kenya McLennan, and of course there you have Jabari and you have Kaidi. All of these people work in the call center. So again, call us. We're there to work with you. Then you have Richard Todd, who many of you know. Richard was with us. Then he jumped ship and went to the US as a director of sales. He's now back here working with us in as a sales consultant. When you talk about knowing it grassroots from the islands right here, that's Richard. Then beside him, you have his counterpart, Robert Smith, also in Ontario. Here you have again grassroots. Here you have again years of experience right here. Our youngest person, Jordan, is off for a while. But guess what? While he's away, we are here taking up the mantle. You will see Donnie. You will see CJ. You will see Teresa. You might even see me out there in that territory until he comes back. So again, we're here working hard. And then Mr. Chang, Winston Chang, BDM out there in BC, another when we call him OG, hardworking BDM, one of our hardest working BDMs there to work with you. So here we have a sales team. So everything that we've spoken about today, anything that I have said, and you don't remember, you don't know, just reach out and ask, right? Just reach out. We're here to work with you. And then, of course, by the way, our social media team. So we have a social media team headed by Donnie, CJ, and Tracy. I know a lot of you don't know Tracy, but we could not function without Tracy. Tracy is our PR consultant, and we all work together to bring you all of that. Make sure that you're on all our platforms, you're following us, you're on top of every single thing that we do. And again, I know I've chatted a lot, but let me take the opportunity to thank you all for tuning in today. And again, as always, I end. Have a great weekend. And please do not lose a sale because you didn't remember, because you didn't understand. Reach out to us. We will explain it all and we'll help you grow that business. Thank you so much. And of course, happy selling.
Lorna, that was amazing. Wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing comments on Zoom and on Facebook as well. Wow. They love the new advisor program that's been, elevated, let's say, if you will, and for the
Yes.
agencies as well. Lots of amazing comments. A lot of people have been, of course, to Sandals because I asked on Facebook, has anyone been? And they're all like, yes, yes. And Charlene on Facebook just said, I'm excited. I just booked 2 rooms for the Tropical Concierge King and one in the same room, but double yesterday for travel mid-November through ACV.
Love it. Love it. And I don't know if Amy's on, but I did get a message from Amy and I sent her a message. So I don't know if she picked up that message.
Um, Amy, if you are on, can you please let us know? And we can definitely find out if you got the message. But there's
Mhm.
one question I just want to answer. Someone's asking, is this going to be recorded? Everything's recorded here at Spoiled Agent. So it will be on later, well, probably in a half an hour or so, on Lorna's supplier page. So all you do is you just go to spoiledagent.com. You're going to go down to hotels and click on Sandals Beaches, and it's going to be there. Okay. However, it's also on Facebook. It's never going to leave. And it's live right now on YouTube. And it's going to be on our YouTube channel. We're going to put under the Canadian channel for them. Okay. So it's on many resources. I know a lot of you come to me after and say they want to refer to something, ask about, any updates that Lorna had said. It's all there for you guys. So if you missed a part or want to refer back, we got it. No problem.
I'm living my dream. I'm on YouTube. I've always wanted to be an influencer.
Well, I know that you're a YouTube lady, so you can watch it later too. All right. Well, amazing, amazing. And I just want to say thank you for everything. And don't forget next week, because it's Friday, we're going to kick off Friday. So Lorna is going to choose the winner. And
Yes,
if we reach
yes,
out to you, open the email, guys. It's really
yes.
good news.
Yes, it's great news. And thank you, Donnie, for being, as usual, my technical person. There she is. Thank you. And thanks. I'm sure you answered a lot of questions there.
Amazing. You did
And
great,
Susan, thank
Danae.
you so much for always being such a wonderful person. We love working with you guys, all of you. And tell Kelly that I'd like to see her face too.
Okay, I will. I will for sure.
Thank you so much, Susan.
Please
And
give me
thank
a
you to all
call.
the travel advisors who tuned in. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thanks, Lauren.
Bye.